Hey there. On today's episode, I'm joined by James, a local gamer in our community, and we get to play a game of Marvel Crisis Protocol showcasing the new Black Panther and Killmonger models we just got. My name is Nate, and welcome to the Gamers Guild. Alright, so for my list today, I'm running mostly with Cabal members. I've got Red Skull, Crossbones, Killmonger, MODOK, and Zemo and Ultron for pretty much any Cabal I can get. As well, I'm filling in with Captain Marvel, Iron Man, Hulk, and Black Widow. Here are my team tactic cards, mostly again some of those Cabal focused ones. And then here are my objectives.
Okay, and I'm going to be bringing Captain America, Captain Marvel, Iron Man, Spider-Man, the Hulk, Ultron, MODOK, Baron Zemo, Dr. Octopus, and making his first time into the lineup for me, the Black Panther.
Very nice.
And the cards that I'll be bringing is going to be Mission Objective, Ricochet Blast, Gamma Launch, Psychic Fortress, Drop Off, Anger Management, Avengers Assemble, and Seeing Red.
Alright, here is Roll for Priority. I've got a total of 3 results with 1 crit. James has 2 results, so I will have priority.
Excellent.
Alright, so because I had priority, I wanted to go with the secure objectives, mostly because I wanted to get this one right here. So we're going to throw in that one. You got yours selected?
I do. I'm going to choose one of my favorites, which is Skulls Infiltrate World Leadership, because who doesn't like a good Skrull hunt?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I chose the Gamma Wave sweep across the Midwest. So Wakanda has a Skrull invasion happening, and it looks like they have set off some gamma radiation. Important to note, we're going to be using the 15 threat value for this mission. And there's my dog. Alright, so here is what we've got set up. We've got a nice little cross for our objectives. Going over terrain sizes, all of these middle rocks that we have here in the middle and back there are all going to be size 2. All these ones that are kind of on the outskirt that we'll probably never actually see are going to be size 1. We've got a size 3 rock over there. Our Panther statues are going to be size 2, and all of the detachable stairs and wall segments that we have are going to be size 3, with the temple over here being size 4, monument size 5, and then in the center we're going to call this a size 2 piece of terrain, but it can't be interacted with. That way it's still able to have characters thrown into it, you can still get cover from it, but that way Spider-Man can't come through and just pick it up and chuck it at somebody. Alright, to nobody's surprise, I went with the Cabal. Got Killmonger with Red Skull, as well as Baron Zemo and Captain Marvel, who has been brainwashed. Across the board, we have
Black Panther, Captain America, Iron Man, and Ultron.
We're going to have our fearless leader front and center.
And we'll put T'Challa there.
I have Zemo up on the flank.
I'm going to place Cap right there.
Killmonger sees T'Challa across the board and is coming for him.
We'll put Ultron, who's been reprogrammed, next to Cap.
And since she can fly, we'll have Captain Marvel coming over the walls.
The Tin Man will go right there.
Okay, first things first, we've got the power phase where everybody gets powered up. And then I'm going to go with Red Skull. He is going to move medium, but really I just want him to be able to stay on top of that Gamma Shelter for the extra point. And then he is going to use Cosmic Cube for a second action to guarantee that 3 power, and hopefully not roll any skulls. He's actually going to take 2 from that, which is really unfortunate.
So Captain America is going to move and move again to get within range of the Skrull token. And he'll spend a power to interact with it.
Yep.
We'll see what we get. Looking for crits.
And got 2 of them.
Got 2 of them. We've got a scroll.
Cap's got the scroll.
So the other 2 markers will be removed from the board. And we will reveal the scroll.
All right, I'm going to have Captain Marvel fly over the wall and see if we were in range. We are unfortunately not. So she is just going to do another medium move and make sure she doesn't get free damage done on her.
Okay, now we're going to get into some positioning, and I will move Ultron a second time, and I think I'm going to move him
Front and center.
front and center.
Well, we didn't come here to not do it, so we're going to go with Killmonger. And he is definitely nowhere within range 2 quite yet. So we are just going to move him again and get into the arena.
T'Challa sees Killmonger and immediately moves. And then he's going to just move right there to stay within the 2 range of the Gamma token.
Alright, Zemo is now going to do a double move himself. 1 to right there. And then he's got plenty of room. He's actually going to make sure he's not taking a damage either.
So Iron Man is also going to get into position with a double move. And he's also going to get within range of the Gamma shelter.
Well, it's starting to look like I should have brought Hulk after all. Okay, at the end of the round, unfortunately, James has 2 people contesting the middle. I've only got the 1 because you have to be within range 1, so he's going to get 2 points from that. And then, of course, Cap picked up the Kree agent, so he's got another 2 points for that. And I am getting a lone 1 for holding this back objective super well, which unfortunately is not also super relevant. Alright, once again we get into that power phase, and immediately I'm going to let Killmonger do what he does. We're going to use vibranium weapons attacking into Ultron. So I've got 5 energy dice, and a whole lot of nothing, unfortunately. So just the 1 hit.
And 3 energy defense for Ultron.
And 1 block. Cool, so I'm going to do that again, and Killmonger thankfully has the focused on the kill ability. If I've already made an attack against the same character this turn, I get to add an additional 2 dice, so hopefully something a little bit better this time around. And yes, so I've got a crit in there, so we'll need to add an extra dice, and not to add anything, but a total of 5.
Okay, 5. See what Ultron can do. And a big nothing.
Alright, 5 damage onto Ultron.
Well, with that damage, I think I'm going to have to activate Ultron and do something with this energy before I can't do anything with him at all. So I think we're going to target Killmonger. 3 power going to Metallic Fury.
Absolutely. My energy defense is lower, so I'm assuming you want to go into energy.
Yes.
Cool.
So rolling 7 dice. We'll see what happens here.
Alright, got a couple of crits, so 2 more dice.
Crits, 2 more dice.
Oh,
so
goodness,
got 1,
for a
2,
total of
3,
6.
4, 5, 6.
Alright, I've got my 3 defense, which is just not seeming like enough. And I got 2 blocks out of it, so I'll take 4.
Okay, with that success, we are going to spend 3 power for another Metallic Fury because it's not just a once per turn action. Power. And 1, 2, 3.
Only 3 this time.
Only 3.
Unfortunately, Killmonger only needs to take 1 damage, so I need to roll all successes right here. And I got a crit, which doesn't turn into anything, and that's a dazed Killmonger. All right, we're going to go with Captain Marvel. and plop her right into the thick of everything else that's going on right here. Right onto Ultron's activation token. And then we are going to make a energy blast into Black Panther, who's standing right there. It's 4 dice energy, and I get to reroll anything but failures, because energy blast is a cool attack. And there's a crit. So for a total of 4.
Ooh. You know, I'm actually hoping that I get damage because I want that power. I want to see what T'Challa can really do.
I'm mixed feelings now. Well, unfortunately, you got 3 blocks, which is unfortunate for both of us in our own ways. So you'll still take a point of damage.
Oh, no. Okay.
But that is it.
Okay, so with T'Challa absorbing that hit, he's got just enough energy to use kinetic burst. So we are going to move within 2 of the Gamma Shelter as well as the Red Skull, pay that 3 power, and use kinetic burst.
Alright, that's energy attack.
Energy attack, rolling 6 dice. I could, if I had the power, pay more, and for each power I pay more, I get to add a die.
Alright.
But we're just going to go with the basic and see what that does.
Plenty.
Ooh.
Red Skull's going to be in
With a...
pain.
Oh.
Cool. 7.
Oh.
Casually.
And with the wild die, it goes into explosive force. So after this attack is resolved, other characters within range 2 are pushed away from this character a short distance.
Cool. First, I'm going to see if I can block any of it. 1 of it. So I'm still taking more than enough to daze him. So I'm going to take 4 damage onto Red Skull. And is it after damage is dealt or before damage is dealt on the push ability?
It says after the attack is resolved.
Cool. So unfortunately, I will already be dazed, so you will not get to push me because I have become dazed.
Oh, no.
But at the same time, I'm dazed, so that objective is now yours.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to go with Zemo, and we're just going to do a sword strike into Captain America first. So it's a physical 5. And that's the kind of roll we've been needing. There's a crit for a total of 6 damage coming onto Cap.
Oh, no. Uh-oh. Don't lose the scroll.
There we go. That is 6 damage onto Cap. So that will daze Captain America, which means my action economy is open a little bit more than I expected it to be. I also just gained 6 power off of that attack. So I think what I am going to do is just do a sword strike into Ultron and maybe actually secure this middle objective. Oh, but you also need to drop the Kree.
I do.
So I'm going to just do that within range of Zemo. Ta-da.
As you should.
And pick him up immediately. But yeah, we'll do a sword strike into Ultron now. So 5 dice physical going into Ultron's back. Let's see, resolve the crit first, and then Baron Zemo's got that reroll ability for a total of 3.
3 damage.
And enough to do 1 whole damage onto Ultron, which is enough to bring him down. Alright, so Zemo did work for my last activation for the turn. Taking out 2 characters, even though Ultron was mostly already taken out. Which leaves your Iron Man, sir.
Well, I think Iron Man's going to stay put, and he is going to target his homing rockets on Zemo.
Well, he is definitely within range, so I guess spend 2 power and...
Spending 2 power, rolling 5 dice. Let's see what we get. Come on, Tony. Oh,
got a crit.
1 crit and a hit.
For a total of 3, not too shabby. And Zemo with 3 dice rolls 2. Tactical Genius for 3 blocks.
Zemo. Okay, with that failure, we're going to go ahead and use Repulsor Blast. Targeting Zemo, and we've got 3.
Cool. 3 to Zemo's 3 hits, which do nothing, which is 3 damage on Zemo. So after a very, very violent round 2, we have 4 dazed characters right up the middle. Fortunately, Black Panther did not get in range to score this objective. All of your characters contesting the middle one are now dazed, and Zemo was able to pick up that Kree, so I'm going to score 4 points to your 0, which will put me up by 1 for now. And then we have a lot of characters who do some flipping. Alright, so I'm going to start out my turn by playing Dark Reign. Any Cabal character can spend 3 to play it. Choose an enemy character. Allied Cabal characters may reroll any number of attack dice when attacking the chosen character this round. So I'm going to have Baron Zemo, who has an excess of power after those hits, to do that, and I'm going to reroll any dice rolling against Captain America this turn. I'm then going to go with Killmonger. And I'm going to start by having playing Usurp the Throne. Killmonger is going to have to spend 3 of his power, but he still has plenty. This round, Killmonger adds 2 dice to his attack rolls when attacking the enemy character with the highest threat value. In a case of a tie, I get to choose. I'm going to choose Captain America. And if Killmonger dazes or KOs that character this round, I get to score an additional 2 victory points. So Killmonger over here is going to go absolutely crazy. I am within range 3, so I'm going to start by spending an additional 3 power for a Black Ops strike, rolling 9 dice.
Well, with seeing what's coming in, Captain America is going to be holding up the shield with vibranium shield.
Cool. It's only costing 1 power because you are an
Avenger, which I forgot before, but...
And 9 dice with 2 crits. And then because of the Cabal ability, I can reroll any number of dice other than that pesky failure in the back for a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage incoming on Captain America.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. Clear that out. You've got 6 dice to defend.
Oh man, I need some crits. Come on, Steve-O.
Well, you got a couple
2.
crits.
I got 2, but...
and with that, you're able to block 4 of it.
So I'll take 2? Did you say you had 6?
6 was incoming, yeah, so only taking 2.
2 damage. Whew.
So because I got a wild, Captain America is going to be staggered. And because I dealt damage, I can put him within range 1 of Captain America. And we're going to spend another 3 and do it again. This time with 11 dice total.
And with that onslaught, we are definitely going to be using the vibranium shield one more time.
Absolutely. 11 dice this time. With 3 crits. So let me go grab 3 more dice.
Ooh.
Originally, and then we got the re-rolls, which will hopefully put me over the edge. All right, so this time we've got 3, 6, 9, 12 incoming damage on Captain America.
Oh,
I know you can do this all day, but this seems a bit absurd.
I need crits,
and a lot of them.
I need all of them to be crits. Can it happen? Possibly. But not this time.
Well, you did block 5 of the 9.
That's going to give me... That's
So
going to
that's
take
4, which I think is just enough today's Captain... Or no, that's KOing
that is
Captain
going to take
America.
him out of the game.
And then from Usurp the Throne, I will score 2 victory points.
Excellent. Well done.
All right, so that is Killmonger done and done. That was a huge point investment, or power investment, to take down Captain America, but it worked. Got a couple victory points, and he gets his first kill counter from the kill count ability.
Okay, so Ultron is going to activate, moving over here to try and contest that gamma shelter.
Easily so.
And he is also within range 3 of that nice chunk of rock there. He's going to spend 3 power to use kinetic field generator and throw that rock on the skull.
Alright, so rock being hurled at the skull. It's a size 2 rock as we talked about earlier, so it's going to be 3 incoming damage. Red Skull has a dodge value of 4 in his physical defense. And he's able to block 1 of it, so Skull is going to take an additional 2 points of damage.
Okay, with that, Ultron's going to follow up with an energy blast, rolling 5 dice against the skull.
Alright, Skull's energy defense is only 3, but you got a pretty decent roll with 3 hits coming through. Alright, Red Skull, a whole lot of failures, and nobody to Hell Hydra this to. I need to get people supporting him. He's going to take 3 damage and have 1 health left. Red Skull, being the brave sir that he is going to charge forward into combat. Definitely not running away from the unactivated Black Panther, and not running to where he can throw people in front of him. Mostly because he's going to then turn around and unleash the cube onto Black Panther, spending 4 power to make a 7 dice energy attack. You know what? Thankfully I moved within range 1 of Zemo. Hopefully I can get... there we go. 2 whole hits out of 7 dice.
Well, the Black Panther's suit gives him... oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm reading the wrong trait here. But we're going to roll 3 dice. And we got a crit. We'll resolve that one.
And block the 2 damage easily. That was a waste of 4 power.
Alright, so the Black Panther's going to leave Ultron there by the Gamma Shelter and easily make his way over to Johan and say hello with a simple strike.
Simple strike, that's going to be physical, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Cool. Well, before you roll dice, I'm going to Hail Hydra, and the brainwashed Captain Marvel is going to be the one taking this hit.
Of course.
And quite the hit it will be.
That's a blank.
Blank over there. Cool. She's only got 3 physical defense, unfortunately. Got a crit, and that's a failure. Baron Zemo's reroll for nothing else. So only blocks 1 of the incoming 3. So she'll take 2 damage and get 2 power while she's at it.
Okay. Well, before damage was dealt, we should have been able to push Captain Marvel a short distance. And we've done it just now.
Out of the safety of the Gamma Shelter, unfortunately. Alright, Captain Marvel's going to have a pretty boring turn. She's going to fly out here to the objective. Since Ultron can take ours, I'm going to take yours. And we are then going to Energy Blast Iron Man right in the back with 4 dice with the energy attack. And I can't re-roll that failure, so just 3 hits.
Okay. Rolling 3 dice for defense against energy. We're going to take 2, but reduce it because of Invincible Iron Man to 1 damage.
Yep, and I'm going to get 2 power, 1 because I dealt damage with Masters of Evil, and then an additional from Energy Blast's ability.
Alright, so we are going to activate Iron Man. He's going to take a short flight over here to contest the Gamma Shelter. Okay, so spending 2 energy. So homing rockets is 5 dice. Let's see what happens. Oh, well, we got a crit, so we'll see what happens there. And so 2 hits. 2 hits.
Alright. Marvel blocks 1, she will take a damage and get a power. Alright, so I've only got Zemo left to go. I'm going to start by playing Patch Up. Red Skull is going to spend 3 power to heal Baron Zemo 3 since he's got that objective. Makes him a little bit more important. And then Zemo is going to start poking at the Black Panther. We're going to start out with just a free Sword Strike 5 physical dice onto T'Challa. For actually pretty decent results. We got the 1 crit in there for an extra dice, And I can't reroll the failure, but that is 5 incoming damage.
Ooh. Come on, crits. Ooh.
You know what? 3
Well,
blocks is still
that's not
pretty
bad.
good on blanks alone. So that is going to be 2 damage getting through to T'Challa, and the bleed condition. Alright, so Baron Zemo is going to charge. Unfortunately, he can only move short, so not super far out there. But the more important thing is I want to make sure I stay within range of Black Panther, because my charge... Well, I guess I could charge and hit Iron Man. Yeah, let's hit Iron Man with it. And then I'll spend an additional 2 for the Steel Rush, and then throw 6 dice at Iron Man. With the reroll, I got a total of 3 hits.
3 hits. So we're getting a crit.
2 blocks. 2 blocks, so 1 damage onto Iron Man.
And then, that's right, and then Invincible Iron Man goes down to 1, a minimum of 1. So
Yeah,
1 damage.
It would still be the 1. And then I can make it another advance and easily get within range to contest that objective.
Very good.
Alright, so because I have more healthy characters holding the back objective, I'm going to score 3 victory points there. I'm going to score 2 for holding the middle. James is going to have his 3 for holding this back one with Ultron. And then Zemo is still holding on to that scroll agent, so I'm going to get an extra 2 there. So I'm wrapping up at a total of 3 plus 4 is 7. And you are going to get an extra 3. 7 and 7. Alright.
Alright, well, with Black Panther bleeding there, he's going to spend 2 power to pounce on the Red Skull.
Cool. They're already pretty much in base-to-base contact. I'm going to nudge him just a little bit. Yep, pounced. So he counts as 3 incoming damage. Got the dodge check. The crit, which isn't going to be enough no matter what. He still takes 1 damage, which is enough to remove Red Skull from the game board.
Ooh, I like pounce.
And that is a wasted Cosmic Invigoration.
Okay, and since the King of Wakanda is within range 2 of Killmonger, he is going to spend 3 power and use Kinetic Burst. Rolling 6 dice against Killmonger.
Easily within range 2. Kinetic Burst is energy.
It is energy.
That's unfortunate. I'm only got 3 defense against that.
Here we go.
Alright, so that is 4 successes. Not too shabby. To my 1 success, so I will take 2.
Okay, and with the Kinetic Burst, Killmonger is going to be pushed a short distance, which puts him in base-to-base contact with Baron Zemo, and he's going to suffer 1 damage.
Yeah, that seems like a pretty handy ability. Killmonger's only got a couple of health points left. And what is Panther's second action going to be?
Well, I think we're going to actually move him a long distance so that he may kind of help Tony out down here. Let's see. And then he's going to take 1 damage because he's bleeding.
Alright, because Black Panther pushed Killmonger around, and Killmonger does not particularly appreciate that, he is going to spend 3 and do a Black Ops strike on Panther. 7 dice physical. Not too bad. We got a crit in there, so we'll roll 1 extra dice. That's another failure. And we'll do the kill count reroll or the Baron Zemo reroll, which doesn't help. But a total of 5 damage.
Ooh. Oh, come on, crits.
3, but unfortunately still not enough to save the king. Right, for his second action, we're just going to move within range 1 of the objective, But outside of range 4 of Ultron, make him come to me if he wants me to not score that objective.
So Ultron is going to just shift over here and lay his sights on Killmonger. He's going to use Energy Blast, which is 5 dice, range 4. And oh
no!
Oh no! Just one. Just one.
All right. So Killmonger will have cover, and he'll just swap one of those over to a block to negate the single incoming damage. All right. I'm going to go with Captain Marvel. We're going to spend 5 power to go ahead and binary form, giving her that extra little bit of defensive ability. And then we are going to spend an extra 3 power for a rocket punch onto Iron Man. It's 7 energy dice. And well, there's a crit. And reroll from Baron Zemo. That was a hit for a total of 4 incoming damage.
You were targeting who again?
Iron Man.
Get a crit. So 3
Out of 4.
So we'll take 1 damage.
So yep, only 1 damage. All right, I forgot to roll the 2 extra dice from binary form the first time, but the second time I sure won't. We're just going to do an energy blast on Iron Man. With those extra dice, not making too much of a difference yet, but energy blast gets the free rerolls. So a total of 4 incoming damage to energy, and I think Iron Man's is 3 energy defense.
Yes.
Gets a crit, 2 blocks, and because of the invincible Iron Man, will again only take 1 damage.
All right, so Tony's going to activate. He's going to use Repulsor Blast against Baron Zemo, and that is a 4 dice attack.
Not too shabby.
3 successes there.
Zemo's on that 3 defense. He did get a crit. And we got a reroll. Blocks 2 of it, so he will still take 1.
Okay. So we are able to push Baron Zemo a short distance with the Repulsor Blast before doing damage. And that's where we're putting him right
Wilds
now.
are real handy like that. All right, and what's that second action going to be for Tin Can?
Oh, let's see. The second one, I think we'll use Repulsor Blast again. I'm going to reserve this energy for a potential flipping of the card. So we're going to target Captain America with Repulsor Blast as well.
We're going to assume you mean Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel. The other captain. That's 5 dice. Oh no, it's 4. Sorry,
dice.
it's 4 dice.
2 hits.
2 hits.
And 2 blocks. And also, energy absorption would trigger. I'll get to steal a power as well.
Oh, I should have thought about that.
She's real friendly about that.
Right. Well, there's the 2 power, and you'll get 2 power. That's ending his activation.
All right, and I totally forgot to roll 2 extra dice for Captain Marvel again, but she's still fine, so she's no sweating it there. So for the last activation of the game, I'm just going to go with Zemo. We're going to do a short move onto this objective. We can do it twice because he's got that crease goal making him move a lot slower, and that'll end the round. All right, so James will score 3 for holding Ultron in the back, putting him up to 10 points. But then because Killmonger and Zemo are holding the middle or the captured scroll, take your pick, I'm able to get to 16 points. Good game, sir. Awkward left-handed handshake because of this camera. So I was able to score 16 points, securing a victory for the Cabal. Thank you again to James for coming out and helping me showcase Black Panther and Killmonger. And as always, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this style of battle report more than the first one, please let me know. And thank you for even just watching to this point. As always, guys, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I'll keep coming out with more and more Marvel Crisis Protocol content. And if you enjoyed the battle report, hit that like button. As always, thanks for watching, and keep on gaming.